Louie Gohmert has been completely off of his rocker when it comes to immigration, and he was just on the radio show called Point of View, and he took issue with the use of the term dreamers, which of course refers to undocumented immigrants who were brought to the U.S. as children, and he wishes that Central American child immigrants were more like North Koreans. Here's what Louie Gohmert had to say.
Sure.
Well, it is people here need to understand it's not just foreign people that have dreams. They say, oh, they're the dreamers. We've got children of our own that have dreams that
Amen.
will never be realized. and I mentioned I've met with North Koreans before, children and people that they want their families to be free, but they're not asking us to bring millions of people over here from Korea. They're saying, help us make our own country safer. That
good
would
point.
be a good neighbor.
First of all, just an innocent question. Does Louie Gohmert realize that the term dreamer is an acronym, Development, Relief, and Education for Alien Minors? His whole thing about North Koreans and our children also have dreams, it seems kind of dumb. It almost seems like he doesn't even know what dreamers are. But putting that aside, what a silly, a fake imaginary contrast he's trying to draw, because it is true that there aren't that many North Korean refugees who have made it to the U.S., but that's because of how far the U.S. is from North Korea. There are tens of thousands living in neighboring China, which built a fence along its border with North Korea. And remember that North Korea's population is a mere fraction of the total population of Mexico and Central America and the countries where these children are coming from. Every time I hear Louie Gohmert open his mouth about immigration, I almost think that maybe being closer to the border is somehow making him less informed about this issue.
Every time I see him open his mouth, suddenly the room smells like a cow pasture. But clearly, if we shared a border with North Korea, there would be North Korean children and families trying to get over here all the time.
Why can't he even just think of that for a second?
I don't think he thinks much about anything. I don't know. I don't know what happens in his head.
Also, his thing about help us make our own country safer. It's hard for me to imagine Louie Gohmert truly doing anything to make this country safer. It seems it's more about helping big corporations and far-right extremist Tea Partiers.
And because that's what we're doing in South and Central America, right? We're making those countries safer. How exactly are we helping in that respect?